So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, I decided that before doing the easy cat and dog team, I wanted to try some other hybrids for Arena Queen. So I got three teams here with different types of hybrid teams. And I started with the most obvious one, which was King and Queen. I wasn't really able to do the no stall team. I'm not sure if it's possible with Queen and Queen right now. I've not. I know other people are making a Queen teams, but I've not really checked it. I like to do my own variants, so yeah, I don't like just copying other teams. What is nice with King and Queen, though, well, there are very many nice things with them here. One of them is the fact that you get your special for free, final stage, if you set it up properly. So you get around most of the debuffs there, like the interrupts for using attack and ore boost. You get the seed reduction from their specials, so very good for that. And it's also nice because we can use Arlong Crew with Holy support, and Holy support is the only universal seed reducer in the game. So the whole team gets a free -2 CD on reverse, and then we can use Arlong Crew, and we're net +1 CD with that combo, so that also reduces the stall you have to do. We do have one non-powerhouse unit on the team though, which is Pudding, and she's just amazing for this content in general, like being able to both reduce CD and handle all the debuffs on stage 4 is just too good, really. Yeah, just need to get her a buff she can copy and you're good. Then we just do the King and Queen combo. Honestly, when thinking about it, I didn't need a Defa producer here, so I could have probably put in another seed reducer like Blitz Drake, for example, is pretty good. Yeah, maybe I'll revisit this later and see if I can improve it a bit. But yeah, final stage is pretty free. I do want to point out that when I made this team, it wasn't really clear how the mechanics for Queen worked. So I just assumed every Queen variation had the tap limit debuff. That's why I hit in a pretty suboptimal order here, because I thought I only had 3 attacks. That obviously wasn't the case, so I was a bit surprised here when I saw that I could still attack. But yeah, very easy kill anyway, solid team. Always fun to use this combo, one of the best. Even if I think Cat and Dog is a bit better for speedruns now. I like this one. This is a mono cerebral team using the Robin and Croc duo. And it's fun to be able to use Robin and it not just being a meaningless meme. One of the cool things with Arena Queen is that on the final stage, the interrupt is not just the classic erase all buffs, but they actually did something different for once, and you take like 1 million damage, so like insta-death basically. And that makes a unit like Robin a lot more usable, since you both get an attack boost and the damage immunities, you can just ignore all of those debuffs. I'll use a similar idea for my final team later. But yeah, Robin is purely cerebral booster. Croc can be rainbow at the lower boost, but of course with these two you do want a cerebral team, so that's what I built. And cerebral is not struggling here, as you see we got Pudding again, she's just too good. I use Pudding here together with the Rebecca swap, use her early and I'll easily be able to use her again later. And yeah, Perispera is another low CD seed reducer, so he will also be helpful here. And yeah, Croc's super type special, super class special can be nice on stage 4 with empty orbs, but Pudding also handles that, so I just used Croc early to get more damage throughout the run. Yeah, it's the first time I used this Endless. Well, he's actually pretty good. I didn't really remember what he did, but removing 5 turns of threshold and Rainbow Shield, pretty good. I must say though that his overlap with Sunny and Pudding is a bit much. The main reason I use Anol instead of Sunny Pudding here is because Robin has the straw support, so didn't really work out that well. But it's always good to have options, and Anol support is super good, so yeah. It still feels pretty good to have him, for sure. See, I did the one turn stall here, then we use Perspiro here. Double Perspiro, this gets with Rebecca ready, so I can use their special. Now I can copy the orb boost, so I have it for final stage as well. Pudding handles the orbs. Now Croc is ready as well, so I get the chain boundary for this stage and the next stage. So yeah, this team actually is pretty decent. We can even ignore the death up since we have so many buffs. And yeah, the remaining units handles everything here. Robin's damage immunity ensures we don't take any damage. Pudding reduces CD and gives orb boost. And NL removes the defensive effects and gives color affinity. And of course, when Pudding gives orb or attack boost, it doesn't trigger interrupts. But yeah, Queen tries and damage me, but I do got the damage immunity. So yeah, I was happy with how smooth this team was. Anyway, Robin is one of those that I've been thinking about maybe Limp expanding sometime, and if damage was tight here, I'd maybe done it, but it was easy overkill, so not really needed. And this is the final team, and this was way harder to build than I expected. You'd think that Luffy Crew and Luffy Zoro will be pretty decent. You might ask why Luffy Crew and Luffy Zoro, but yeah, the main reason is that final stage do have that decreased chain that you have to handle somehow. And I decided to do the Luffy Zoro for that. I could have done another captain and done like the Sangor support on Komu, but yeah, that's pretty boring. Another reason why Luffy Zoro is cool here is that we do keep 1 orbs permanently on the Dex units. So this means that we will have Dex 1 orbs final stage. So we can safely use Komu special. Like Komu might look weird here, but she's actually pretty godlike against Arena Queen because she does do like attack boost, orb boost, and she also does resilience. And resilience is pretty key because that ensures you live any one hit with 1 HP. So basically Komu just gives the buffs you need and then make sure Queen doesn't kill you. And because of Luffy Crew, Komu's buffs are rainbow, so we can safely make use of them. So yeah, very cool actually to use that. It might not look like it, but this Frankie was actually absolutely essential because I needed something with Berry Pen for stage 4 or I can't get around the barrier. But it was surprisingly hard to find a Berry Pen unit that could help me. And Frankie was just perfect. Like, for some reason this Frankie has a Sailor to reduce 3 turns of special rewind. And he also has a special that does 2 turns of defense to 0. And it does damage, and Frankie is a fighter. So you can run the Oprah support to remove the spear. Like, all of that together was absolutely perfect. It's not often you have perfect units like this, but this Frankie was irreplaceable for this team, literally. And that feels very funny to say because I've never even used this Frankie before today. But yeah, I love when stuff like that happens. That's one of the best feelings in this game, to be honest. Kiku's also pretty nice for this, since she can help remove debuffs and reduce CD. Get Luffy Crew ready. Get all the buffs we need here. But yeah, this is probably my favorite team of today. This took the longest time as well. And I was close to giving up a few times, but thankfully Frankie came through and saved me. I wonder what his combo is though. It must be like 8 minimum. They don't really release units above 6 nowadays, so it always feels weird to get one of those old combo units. They really should make a new batch with combos sometime. Like, It's not like it's a completely useless mechanic. Like, they could just make a barrier that ignores barrier pen or something dumb like that. Super barrier. But yeah, combo with the resilience, we leave 1 HP, and then we get chain lock from Luffy Zoro. And yeah, final tap to get that last extra damage. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.